Hello everyone, and welcome to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. Now, you may be asking yourself, why in the hell is this freak playing Skyrim in the year 2018? What could I possibly hope to achieve by playing this? What does it add to my YouTube channel? Well, I've always viewed Skyrim as a comfort food game, and it's just something I can hop back into and turn my brain off a little and just have a good, comfortable time. It's fun, and I think that Skyrim would offer a nice little reprieve for pacing on my channel. Like if a game I'm currently playing is starting to feel like a slog, or if I'm losing my mind from like horror games or whatever, I can just pop up Skyrim, advance my adventures some more. Yeah, so I'm looking forward to this. As you may have inferred from the video's title, this is a pure mage playthrough, which means all spells, no weapons, no armor, a little bit of alchemy. Alchemy is kind of a honorary magic skill, I'd say. And I am heavily modded, and I should have a paste bin in the description of this video detailing all the mods I have installed, including brief descriptions of what they do. So if you're curious, please do check that out. And being a pure mage should be pretty interesting because I have two particular mods installed: Apocalypse spells and Midas magic, both of which add, all combined, like well over 300 new spells to the game. And I think it offers, even in vanilla Skyrim, magic offers a lot more versatility and more fun to the combat and gameplay. I've always thought that the melee combat was kind of stiff and boring. It's just mashing left click, you know, with special attacks here and there. So yeah, let's get into character creation, I think.
Who are you?
Indeed, who am I? Well, obviously, when creating any Elder Scrolls character, my heart yearns to play as a Dunmer. They are objectively and subjectively the best race in the franchise, and you'll have to fight me if you think otherwise. But no, as a pure mage, our first thought would be to play an Ultimer, you know, magical race. And it is tempting to play an Ultimer. They start with 50 extra magicka points, and once a day can regenerate their magicka at a 10 times the regular speed. And maybe Ultimer would be the best choice were I not playing on high difficulties. We're going to be starting out on Expert, and then graduating to Master, and maybe even Legendary someday. Don't know when it feels right. So we need something a bit more defensive in mind, which is why I'm choosing Breton. They start out just innate, it's not even a cooldown, they just resist 25% of all incoming fire, frost, and lightning damage, which is huge. It goes a long way to very easily reaching the cap of 85% resistance to the elements. And add on to the fact that they start out with a admittedly pretty weak conjuration spell, and a racial that lets him absorb incoming spells. This is going to be really good, because as a mage I'll be blasting down melee foes before they even reach me, and so I'll be left to deal with ranged attacks, such as spells, and I'll resist spells. Regrettably, I will have to deal with physical arrows, but those are kind of easy to dodge, really. So I'll see you in a moment once I finish creating my character. Alright fellas, I don't know about you, but I think this looks like a pretty dang respectable mage. Long gray hair, bushy beard, runes on his face, piercing eyes, and sweet eyebrows too. I know exactly what I want to name this character. If I am Zephyr, god of the west wind, then I think it's only fit that if I'm playing a game set in the frozen north, we name our character Boreas. Though I suppose that kind of obligates me to use frost magic, which is pretty terrible on account of this being the frozen north. Yeah.
You from Daggerfall, Breton? Fleeing from some court intrigue?
Yes.
Captain, what should we do? He's not on the list.
Forget the list. He goes to the block.
What in Oblivion is that?
Oh, here comes Alduin. Yes, I have heard of our Lord and Savior Akatosh. No, I do not want a pamphlet. I said I don't want a pamphlet, dang it. Rude.
Was that really a dragon?
Alright.
Of the end times?
Naturally I went with Imperials because Imperials are the one correct answer in the Civil War. If you disagree, fight me.
There you go. Take a look around. There should be plenty of gear to choose from.
Alright now, let's gear up. Or rather, not gear up. I won't be using melee weapons. Well, actually, I think I will use one dagger, like a simple iron dagger. If only to apply poisons and use enchants. Low physical damage, like less amount the better. And of course, no armor. Maybe I might make exceptions for Dragon Priest masks. Who knows? Maybe I should talk about armor values. Because, like it or not, that is going to be important in this playthrough. Armor is very interesting in Skyrim. The armor rating system, I should say. Just like elemental resistances, it has a cap of blocking 85% of physical damage taken. And to get to that amount, it is rather interesting the things you have to do. Each armor set has its own armor, of course. Each armor piece has its own armor setting, but each armor piece also has a hidden amount of added armor that is universal. So if you equip 4 pieces that all combine total 100 armor, the game will also calculate behind the scenes an additional bit of armor protection just because you have armor equipped. So in the early game, you actually get more defense from this hidden value than you do the actual visible armor rating on your pieces. And that swaps around later in the game when you have high smithing skills and you have armor in the hundreds. And now what that means is that the number you need to reach the armor cap is different depending on if you're wearing armor or if you're wearing no armor, such as a pure mage like myself. I believe if you are wearing a full set of armor, you only need something like 560 armor rating to get to the 85% cap. But if you are not wearing any armor, you need a rating of around 600. It's a small amount, really, but it's something I definitely need to keep in mind. As a pure mage, I'll have to be relying on alteration spells to keep myself defended. And it's not going to be blocking nearly as much as if I was wearing armor and also cast the shield spells on me. But I will take this cuirass because I can sell it.
You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too.
How about no?
Let's keep moving. That thing is still out there.
My weapon of trade is magic. Yes, I do have Sky UI installed, and we'll have to see how this shows up on YouTube. I'm using the medium-sized text. If it looks better, I might swap to large size later on. But yes, we have Conjure Familiar, which summons a pretty dang terrible wolf. I won't ever use this, I don't think. Bread and start with this. Dragon Skin. Once a day, absorb 50% of magicka from hostile spells for a full minute. Very, very nice. This is going to save my butt. Add to my favorites. Flames. This will be our bread and butter. Deals fire damage. As I'm sure you know, fire damage deals damage over time, frost damage drains fatigue, or sorry, Skyrim uses stamina, which is really dumb. Why did they change that? They dumbed it down. And slows enemy movements. And shock spells travel instantly and drain enemy magicka, but they have the most spellcast cost. And healing, standard heal, channeled heal. Oh, and whistle. This will summon my horse to me. Let me just set up my favorites here. I can sort, with SkyUI I can sort spells into categories. So let's put flames on... Okay, let's put our Vengeful Dagger and all our poisons and potions on tab 1. And our destruction spells to tab 2. And healing right on tab 3 for quick use. 4, that'll be alteration. 5 will be illusion. And 6 will be conjuration. Which leaves, I think we'll use 7 for dragon shouts and 8 for our powers. So let's put dragon skin and whistle on 8. Good. And of course, we can also apply keybinds. Let's put flames on 1 and healing on 2. That way, I can quickly swap between without even opening my favorites menu. Yeah, with multiple spell package mods installed, I'm going to need a lot of gold to be able to afford to purchase spells. I mean, even in the base game, it's pretty pricey to buy all the spells in the game. But with hundreds of more spells added, I'm going to need a lot.
Hear that? Storm? Maybe we can reason with them.
Let's burn these filthy rebels. Ah. Oh, Magicka is so low already. What's your name? Finish them for me. Hadvar, okay.
Let me see if I can get that door open.
If there's one downside to siding with Imperials right here at this tutorial area, it's that the Stormcloaks don't wear very expensive equipment. Oh, yeah, Iron Short Spear. I have a heavy armory mod that adds a ton of new weapons to the game, like hatchets and cudgels and spears. They don't have new swinging animations. I mean, I can't stab with this spear, it's just a longsword. But it does change up the damage, weight, and value ratios. Oh, and swing speed and reach too. Pretty nice for flavor. Adds a bit more variety. Elder Scrolls 6 better have spears, because they are the best. I love spears. Might as well take it to sell it. Alright.
Let's keep moving.
Naturally, I won't be using stealth. Actually, let me talk about that after I kill these dudes. Oh. Oh. Thanks, Hadvar. Alright, let's talk about stealth. Stealth is pretty dang powerful in this game. Especially so with illusion magic, such as Muffle and Invisibility, and I'm sure the other spells from the mods I have. I don't want to completely waste it, so let's see. In the interest of fairness, I think I won't be putting any of my perk points into sneak. Any sneaking I want to do has to come from enchants and my own spells. How about that? Because let's be honest, sneaking in the shadows while casting fury on enemies is just too good to pass. Got our potions here. Now, this might come to a surprise to you, but I am one of those depraved freaks that actually uses potions. Like, I don't just hoard them, I use potions. What a foreign concept, am I right? Oh, alchemy ingredients here. Don't want to miss these. Indeed, let's go and favorite these potions and put them in our first slot as we agreed. See, I can group 1, group 2, group 3. Oh, I wonder if I can rename these groups. That'd be a bit useless, but nice for cosmetic reasons. Odd, okay. Salt pile. Okay.
Done then? This way. Over here. The torture room.
Don't want to hit my allies here. Yeah, nothing valuable. It's kind of lame. I was considering using a shield, actually, but I think that flies in the face of the no armor rule. I'd rather just dual cast. That's pure mage, really. A shield wouldn't be pure mage. Lockpicks, potion, lovely. And here, oh here. Gotta wait for this role-playing to finish because Hadvar is about to give me free lockpicks.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this cage.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fellow screamed for weeks.
See if you can get it open with some picks.
Alright.
We'll need everything we can.
Okay, let me explain why I have Lockpick Pro installed. It's cheating. Yes, it is definitely cheating. I can't make any excuses. But here's the thing. I've put like well over 1,000 hours into this game. I have lockpicked master locks with just base like 15 skill points into it. I know how lockpicking works. I can ace it. So at this point, it's not fun. It's not a challenge. It's just in the way. Lockpick Pro just gets it out of the way. And if you want, we can just say that it's a magical opening spell which existed in prior Elder Scrolls games and was removed in Skyrim for dumb reasons. But yes, Novice Hood and Novice Robes. More Magicka regeneration. And more Magicka potions, that's nice. And a spell tome for sparks. Lovely. Let's obviously equip our stuff, leave our tunic behind, and learn sparks. It's just like flames, but it's a shock element. Yeah, damages magicka, more expensive to cast. If we somehow run into anything that's fire resistant, we'll be using this, I think. This early on, I mean. Ah, yeah, we're looking proper mage-like now, huh? Also, I think I should point out, I do have a mod installed that removes the slowed magicka regeneration while in combat. Just in case you didn't know, while you're in combat, the game slows down your magicka regeneration and returns it to full, proper speed while out of combat. I have a mod that removes that, so I'm regenerating my true magicka regeneration all the time. Moreover, there's dual casting when you cast two spells together. In the base game, dual casting offers 220% of the base spell's damage at a cost of 280% extra, which is absurd. So I have a mod that gives me the 20% extra damage for no extra cost. It's the same as if I just cast two separate spells at once. So dual casting is quite a bit more efficient. I don't consider it cheating. In fact, I think it's even necessary to play a high difficulty pure mage. I hope you agree with me and it's not too much of a problem. Hopefully this isn't too dark for YouTube. My mods have this game pretty dark in interior environments. Might have to dabble with my mods. Depends on how this turns out on YouTube, I think. So you'll have to bear with me here at the start of this series.
go. Where's the way out?
Just give me a minute. What was that?
More magicka. Oh, wait. Oh, how'd you get behind me? Now then. Oh. Over here, these two archers are standing on oil. Burn, baby, burn. Oh, yeah. Oh, gotta finish this guy off. Let's see. I would like to collect arrows, if only because I can sell them well. For good money. They're practically weightless, so why not? In fact, they are weightless, actually. Alright. Come on, Hadvar. Now then, this bridge, once our stupid companion Hadvar decides to cross it, Hadvar. Wow, I think he was waiting for me to trigger walking this way. I went too fast for him. Okay, well, after Hadvar crosses this bridge, Alduin tries to send a boulder down here, or accidentally knocks it down, whatever. And if we actually hop down here, there's a secret little tunnel. Cool beans. Free health potion, free gold and maybe bone meal, and a coin purse. Pretty cool. Of course, there's this alternate entrance in case you miss it. It's kind of out of the way. Nothing would compel you to look left here. Alright. I hope you aren't an arachnophobe. Because Skyrim has a lot of giant spiders. Resistant to frost, but weak to fire, as most things in this game are. Pretty far from leveling up. I really want to get my better destruction spellcast efficiency. Frostbite venom, very good. Once we get our dagger, I can apply that, maybe swing it at people. Whoa. Physics. Oh yeah. Web sack? Ooh, skeever tail. That makes a good potion. Or poison, rather. And up here, spider eggs, more alchemy regions.
Come on, hurry up.
The darkness will get better once I get a light spell, I think. Maybe night vision too. Forget your stealth, let's just roast this thing alive. Yeah, our damage is pretty good at this point. This is expert difficulty, believe it or not. Bear claws, a region. Cave bear pelt, I can turn that into leather. There are items I would like to craft, mostly modded, which would utilize ore and the like. Yeah. Now then. Let's leave this place. Get our first taste of freedom.
Wait.
I'll kill that guy one day.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Too true, Hadvar.
Closest town from here is River. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure
Alright, my friends, we have completed the tutorial, and Skyrim is our oyster.
I wouldn't have made
Join me
it
next time when we raid a special mine and go to Bleak Falls Barrow and retrieve the Golden Claw, and maybe, just maybe, get a hint of our destiny. I think we're in for a good, relaxing time here with Skyrim. Lots of fun. There are stuff I can't words. I'm sorry. Please bear with me. There's stuff I want to accomplish. There's stuff I've never done in Skyrim after all these thousands of hours. Okay, hundreds of hours. I've never completed the Stones of Baron Zaya collection quest. I've never collected all the Daedric artifacts. I've never collected all the Dragon Priest masks. I've only done the 2 expansions once each. And there are mods like Falskar, which I've never completed. I mean, I've never even started. There's a lot I haven't done in Skyrim, and I'd love to get to that one day. But for now, we have our small, humble beginnings as an apprentice mage. But I don't know about you, but I think we're in for a good time. Thanks for watching.